And here we are. Let's do this. Welcome, guys. Let's see who joins. Let's see how productive this is going to be. This is crazy. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God, what a start to the evening. I don't even know what else to say. Thank you so much for jumping on over here. I have so much to share with you, and it means so much that you guys are here. So we will see how many people join. Hello, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Hi guys, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This was wild. So what do you guys feel about this? I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. How do you guys feel? Hello, hello, hello. So good to see you. I had so much to talk about, so I'm excited to share this. And I feel like we're just going to get people jumping on as we go. They have whole new filters on this. I've never done a live before here, so all new filters. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually record this. And that way we have a backup of something. Let's do this. New meeting. Hold on, I'm just waiting. I'm trying to record this. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, okay. Hold on. 1 second. You are using the computer. Okay, unmute. We're going to do this. We're going to record on this computer. Okay, so I'm recording as a backup as well. Hi guys. So happy to be here. Yeah, so that was a little ridiculous, and yeah, we're learning lessons. We're learning. I can't even say anything here. I can't even say anything here because I'm going to be blocked and banned. But this is a larger issue. This is not just about me not being able to go on here. This is actually a larger issue for each of you as well, because this is the world that they're trying to create. Yeah, and we can't be stopped. So we're just going to find alternatives. Like tonight, there was just too many things to do. So I didn't know where else to go. And Zoom, I didn't know how many people, and my assistant's not working now. So we're going to do this for now. But you guys should all be concerned as well, because this is the big C word. Ends with ism, if that makes sense. I can't say it out loud. So we have entered that error. So everyone's excited about the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction, which I'm going to talk about, but we've actually entered that error. And so this is a real concern. Okay, so let's get started. So the irony is I was actually going to start with a meditation to ground you, and now I feel like I'm the one that needs the meditation. But let's do this. I feel like we're going to do a mini. Everything's going to be a mini. We're going to cut it in half. But this is the modern day book burning, 100%. So we're going to have to get creative. And that's really what this new era is about. This Aquarian energy is about creativity, and it's collective creativity. So it's not just creativity of like my creativity and I make a painting and I get $1 million for it. It's example of, let's say I'm an artist, so I make a painting and then I make $1 million, but then I put it towards something larger than myself. So that's Aquarian energy. So it's group think that's coming through really strongly right now. It's group think. Okay. So we really have to be creative. And so I appreciate everyone giving me ideas and suggesting. I just calmly sat here and I'm like, okay, what are we going to do? How are we going to handle this? And it's now we're here. So yeah, it's technology freedom. Actually, one thing I'm going to say before I jump in and do the meditation is there is a strong, everyone's talking about we're here, this new light codes and blah, 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 blah. Yes, there's higher frequency energy coming in. It is true. It is like blasting us open. But I'm also going to be very real with you, and I can't even hide it now because it just happened. There is a strong shadow side to this. And it's very dystopian. It's very like people walking, it's all head, no heart. Being controlled by technology in another way. And we're literally giving that example. So Aquarius is ruled by technology, and it's all innovation. And so if you think about it, technology is a beautiful gift. I wouldn't be able to talk to you right now if we didn't have technology, but it does have that shadow side of where it can go wrong. So right now, where is it controlling us? Where is this AI controlling us? Where are they monitoring us, right? Where are they doing everything? So that's a strong shadow side. So we really have to I think the most important thing here is as we move into this new era, because that's what it is. And again, I have all my notes that I want to share with you, is that we understand, hold on, let me make sure to turn up the volume here. Hold on. Is that we understand that it's not just all love and light. It's not. It's actually, it is higher frequency energy, but with that comes expansion. Think about this. If you can channel all of a sudden the Pleiadians, the Arcturians now, and all these other high dimensional beings that have always been there, we just might not have had access to it, right? With that comes more responsibility. With that comes more information. So now we're expanding. That's what Jupiter is doing. And we're getting more information, but that means there's more, there's more, what's the word I'm looking for? There's more interference. So we really have to be mindful of that. Okay, so that being said, I don't know, you guys tell me, do you want to do a quick little mini meditation, or do you just want me to jump in? You guys tell me, because this is all just changed everything. So let me know what you guys want to do. Thank you so much for being here too. Really appreciate it. By the way, this is being held together by safety pins right now because I didn't have time to go get it sewn. So it's literally held together by safety pins. Okay. Let's just see. Jump in. Okay. Meditation. Jump in. Da, 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 da. I'm just going to see what you guys want to do. Jump in. All right. We're just going to jump in. We're just going to jump in. Some people want meditation. Okay. Actually, we'll do this. We're going to do like a 2 minutes meditation. So go ahead, close your eyes. I need this more than you. Go ahead and close your eyes. We'll do a short one. So actually, I'm glad we're doing this because we need to ground our energy, okay? So close your eyes. Just bring all your energy back. Imagine all your energy field all around you and pulling all your energy back into your heart, right? Taking back all your power, bringing everything in around you. Oops, I just got lighter all of a sudden, or darker. So bring all your energy in from your energy field and bring it into your heart. And I want you from your heart to send that energy all the way down your body, all the way through your stomach, all the way through your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, and send it all the way down your legs. And send from the bottom of your feet, I want you to send down a grounding cord. I want you to send it all the way down into the center of the earth. All the way down, down, down. This is super important where we're going, right? Send this grounding cord all the way down. And when you get to the center of the earth, I want you to tie it in that crystal in the center of the earth and anchor yourself in like you are a boat, right? What you would do to the rope and the anchor, and feel you coming back into your body. Feel yourself settling in. And just breathe for 1 moment. Know that you're in your power. Nobody can take it away from you. They can try to block you. They can try to interfere. But you are powerful. The only reason why you would think you're not is if you get that in your head, but that's not actually truth. So remember right now that you're in your power, you're grounded, you're connected to Mother Earth. She's supporting you. She has wisdom. She's guiding you. You're protected. You're safe. And I want you to ask your subconscious right now of any negative beliefs from your body, from your energy field, from your physical body, any old emotions that are keeping you stuck and blocking you from your highest potential. You don't need to know what they are, but I want you to bring up any subconscious blocks that are in the way from you tapping into your highest potential. And in that exact moment, we're going to clear and transmute across all timelines, all dimensions, all realities, any density. Again, you don't need to know what it is. We're just bringing it up from your subconscious and then sending it down. Clear and transmute all timelines, all dimensions, all realities, and send it down into Mother Earth to transmute. And again, in this place, call back all your power from all dimensions, all realities, everything that belongs to you. Imagine all the stars in the sky and bring everything back through your crown, into your heart, back into your power. and allow yourself to be a channel for the divine. Allow your cosmic body to be pure and whole. Allow yourself to bring in the new higher frequency energies so that you can support this new earth and you can help it rise. Again, just breathe into that energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Aho. Amen. And come back to your heart. All right, we just did a quickie. But hopefully you guys are feeling good. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Whew. Yeah, so I'm recording this right now on Zoom as well, and we're going to see. I'm going to try to save this, and we'll see what happens because it is what it is. Quick thing coming up, the full moon circle I'm doing next Tuesday. Again, look out for it if you're new here. We do these every month. They're $25. They're powerful. The link's going to be up tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a 2021 webinar, not on this platform, and that will tell you about the energies. It will be in depth. Tonight's just a brief. This will be the in-depth of 2021 and the energy so you can understand them. And also $100 off level 1 astrology mystery school until Christmas, or actually a week from now, but I think we're going to extend to the new year because people are busy. Okay, so let's do this. So much to say. The first thing I want to talk about is the theme for tonight is Saturn and Jupiter. Just laughing because of everything, how it's playing out. Saturn and Jupiter conjunction in Aquarius. Okay. So a lot of people are like, this is the age of the Aquarius. We've entered the age of Aquarius. Now, I want to make this very clear that that's not actually accurate. Now, we have no proof of exactly when the age of Aquarius goes from, Pisces to Aquarius and how it maps out. So one, if you're saying that, that's not true because we don't have proof. But we do have a rough guesstimate. And it was around from 1881, we entered the age of Aquarius until it goes about 2188, okay? So when people are saying it's the age of Aquarius, we're not actually, well, we are in the age of Aquarius. We're not entering it. But what I will say is there are themes of Aquarius energy, okay? And that's what people need to understand. This is not a one-hit wonder. This is not a quickie. This is not, I'm trying to think of that other word, but I totally forgot. This is not just a one-day thing, a two-day thing, and then we're done, and we're here, and we made it, and we passed the test. It's not about that. This is going to happen regardless because this is in the universe. These are the cosmos, okay? But what I want to talk about is there's a huge shift from Earth to air, okay? We had Saturn and Jupiter in Capricorn, and we have Pluto still in Capricorn, okay? Until about 2024, I believe offhand. Yeah, until about 2024. But we're moving from Earth, a lot of planets from Earth to air. Now, that's huge because Earth is, in Capricorn is Earth. It is density. It's about money. It's about power. It's really like a heaviness, and it's not a negative thing because we need that. Okay, so we need all the planets, but I'm just trying to have you understand the difference. Earth is very, very dense energy, and it's cold and it's slow. Okay, so things drag out. It's literally the density of the Earth plane. So we are shifting from Earth to air, and air is hot and quick. So here's the biggest first tip. Things are going to be moving very, 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 very quickly, okay? They're going to be moving so fast because that's what air does, right? Air changes things. Air moves viruses. Air moves information. Air has ideas. Air has technology. Air is everything beyond what we're limited. So with that being said, we are reaching into higher frequencies, higher dimensional beings, because we're expanding up and out, right? We are expanding up and out. Earth is constriction and its structures and its building and it's this density and it's our body and what brings us down, not in a negative way, but it brings us down, right? Earth goes up and big. Taylor, hi! I sent you that emergency thing. I'll read your post afterwards. Okay. So Capricorn is top-down government, right? It's the old systems and the old structures. Again, money hungry, power. And we're not going to say that money is not important because it's our currency right now. Eventually, it might not even be a thing, especially with Uranus and Taurus. We're changing the currency system. That's another subject for another day. But with Aquarius, we're going quantum. I have all my notes here, so I'm a little just all over the place because of everything that happened, so I'm reading my notes. So we're going quantum. It's the creative collective, right? It's about like, don't tell me what to do, like fuck off, I'm going to do my own thing. And a big theme here, it's group think, but it's also independent thinkers. Truth tellers, hello, right? We can see what's going on. And it's also about power to the people, okay? So that's why I said in the beginning, thank you for being concerned about me, and absolutely, and thank you for helping me. But I think we need to understand is you should be concerned too, because if it's happening to me, it's going to happen to you, right? So we need to have power to the people to bring our energy back. Okay, so far so good. Moving on. Just reading your things. Okay, so first we have Jupiter and Saturn, right? And they're coming together. So this is the first time they're in air for about 200 years, okay? It's the first time in Aquarius in about 800 years. The last time they were in Aquarius together was 1226, okay? 1226. So big shifts, right? Every 20 years, they're in the same degrees, okay? But every 200 years, they're in air. And every 800 years ago, they were in Aquarius, okay? So this is truly ushering in a new paradigm, okay? Totally shifting things up and bringing things in. Again, we are already in the age of Aquarius. We did not enter it today or yesterday. I want to make that very clear. Okay, so let's first break this down because we have Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, okay? But I'm going to break this down so you guys understand. So first we have Saturn. Saturn has been in Capricorn from December 19th, 2017 until just recently, December 17th. Now, it did last year make a pit stop because what happens is it goes in and then it retrogrades back, right? And then it moves forward. So in the time that it retrograded, this is important, March 21st, 2020, it did retrograde then. It moved into Aquarius for a short stint. Now, that's really important because what was happening around March 20th, 2020, right? We were in the middle of the pandemic, right? We just started, not in the middle, I should say, it just started. Everything was blowing up and we didn't know what was going on. And what did they say? They talked about social distancing. Well, that's actually very interesting because that's a very Aquarian thing. Aquarius is a lot about for the collective, but it's also very detached, like 6 feet apart, social distance, right? Aquarius wants separation. It's very good for the collective and for humanity. But if you have a lot of Aquarius in your chart, and this is going to affect everyone because we're moving to Aquarius energy, usually Aquarius is better with people and groups, but sometimes one-on-one and like personal emotions, not so great. That's why I said in the beginning of quarantine and everything, I said, you guys, well, many reasons why, but I'm like, you guys, we need to stay in our hearts, okay? We have to stay in our hearts. And also, especially now, as we're moving into so much air that it can get very cold, right? It can get very detached and very, lack of empathy, okay? So we have to be mindful of that. It doesn't mean there's no good or bad. So that's one thing I want you guys to remember. There's no good or bad, so don't place it right that. It's just there's a shadow and a higher octave of everything, right? So we have to understand that. Okay, so what is Saturn, right? I'm breaking this down for you guys so you understand because we have Saturn and Jupiter and Aquarius, but if you don't understand astrology, right, what does that mean? Let's start with Saturn. Saturn is the Lord of Karma. Saturn is what you promise. So in your birth chart, okay, we all have Saturn. I'm talking about the collective Saturn, but Saturn right now is in your birth chart and what it means for the collective. It's all about our collective karma. It's where we promise the universe we're going to work hard and put our attention and do the damn work, okay? So wherever Saturn is in your chart, you can't get out of it. It's going to take a lifetime, right? When we're younger, we have trouble with it. It feels like blockages, restrictions. And then as we get older, Saturn seems to loosen its grip and then it starts to get a little bit easier, okay? But it's the rest of our life, okay? So what happens during a Saturn return, right? I have a whole podcast on that. And good, you're on my podcast page. I have a whole podcast on this. And during around 20 and a half, 29, 30, we start stepping into what we really came here to do. And Saturn in your birth chart shows you what you came here to do, and you can't get out of it. You can try to run, but you can't hide. I always say that with everything, okay? So the collective Saturn energy shows us where we need to put our attention, where we need to focus, okay? So it's our collective karma, it's our time, it's our energy, it's what we must work on. So Saturn is now saying, hey, collective, hey, everybody, we have to focus our energy in Aquarian because we're making new insights, we're making new technologies, we're making new advances in the system, okay? So Saturn, again, does represent limitation. It's the foundation, it's the structures, it's the heavy work. Again, as we get older, it gets easier. But there are lessons in it for Aquarius, okay? And it will be in Aquarius until around March 2023, okay? So we have some time right now from now till March 2023 to really get as a humanity, and that's what Aquarius represents. It's literally humanitarian efforts, okay? Saturn in Aquarius is about making new rules. We are making new rules. Actually, I think it was Tommy John. I was doing the podcast or the live with him. I think it was him. And he said something about, if it doesn't exist, like, let's create it. And that's what it needs to do. Where we are moving, we need to create it. If it doesn't exist, if there's no school for this, we make it. If there's no program for this, we make it, and we invite people in. Because all the people that felt like outcasts, you're not going to be outcasts anymore, because we're saying, hey, this is actually the new earth, and this is what we're doing. The old system and the old structures, it didn't feel right, it didn't work, and you were trying to survive in a society that was actually built on corruption and lies and old, manipulation. That's the word I'm looking for, okay? So Saturn in Aquarius is saying, hey, there's new technology, there's new visions to be had. We're going to see beyond this realm. It's global causes. Equality is a very strong thing. It paused, so I'm back. Oh my God, right? Okay, so we're back. Social justice is really, really important. But I'm going to say something very big. Your third eye needs to be open. Your heart and your third eye needs to be open to see beyond the social justice that people say, but is actually masked with other things that are actually ushering in different systems. Like we can see, for example, that was very vague, and join my Telegram and I will tell you what I mean after this because I can't say it, okay? But you have to understand that your third eye and your heart needs to be open. What I've realized, I was thinking this today, there are so many, I really think there are more good people in the world than bad, okay? I see this. I see this with everything going on. And people want good, and that's beautiful. But I've also seen there are more people that third eye and hearts are closed, so they can't see past the illusion that's being presented to us. So in order to move into this Aquarian energy, we need to open our third eye, and we need to actually see, is this truly a social cause? Is this truly social justice? Or is this being masked and ushering in something behind that? What's behind the curtain that we need to see, okay? So again, on my Telegram, I will speak more. I'll probably do a voice recording, and I'll speak more about that because it's super, super important that you understand that. Okay, attention, people born in the early 90s. Is that you? You are going to be going through your Saturn return in Aquarius, okay? So about people born around 1990 to 1994, you're going to be going through your Saturn return. And so this is a big shift for you. And so Saturn moves slowly, so everyone around the same age is born with Saturn in the same sign, okay? And that means you are soul family. So you have a collective contract to bring in. So the people from the early 90s, I just got chills. The people from the early 90s, you are here to make major advancements. You're here to go beyond what we've done before. Like the old systems and the old structures are not working for us. So show us the new way. Lead us, guide us. I thought about this recently, is that I can see clearly that I'm here to be a guide to usher in the younger people so you guys can get out there and do your shit, right? I see that very clearly, okay? So and you're here to make radical change. Radical change is a huge thing for Aquarian energy. So write that down because you guys are going to be doing this. I'm going to be helping and supporting you all the way through it. Okay. So that was Saturn, okay? So that was the energy of Saturn. And now we are moving into Jupiter, okay? So what is the planet Jupiter? And again, the planets are all different frequencies and energies, okay? By the way, does anyone know what time I started this at? Because I'm kind of curious to see how long I'm going for. Does anyone know? Put in the time if you can see. or if you know what time I started this live at, because it doesn't tell me, and I'm actually curious. Okay, I'll see, because I just don't know how long this is going. Okay, so Jupiter, all the planets are, they're different archetypes. Okay, so around 8:55, thank you. Okay, let's write that down. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, so all the planets are archetypes, and they have different frequencies. And I always say, you don't need to believe astrology. You don't need to. You don't need to believe it, but you're still going to feel it. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you believe it. Okay, so Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and what's so ironic is Saturn is the planet of constriction. So we have expansion and constriction. Expansion, constriction. Actually, to me, that's a beautiful dance. Right, and when you have a beautiful dance, you come in harmony, and you come in balance. Woo, this is coming through right now. So you come, and so we need this, and that is actually the ebb and the flow of the universe. Right, nothing is stagnant. Energy is not stagnant. Even when you're dead, energy is vibrating at a different frequency. Okay, so we are actually moving into the dance of the universe. And when you have dance and you're in rhythm, you are in harmony and balance. And when you're in harmony and balance, you can open your third eye and you can open your heart. Oh my God, I love this. Okay. That just came through. So Jupiter is expansion, and it's your divine wisdom. It's beyond the books. It's your divine knowledge. It's your wisdom from a higher frequency, from a higher source. It's connected to Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is literally the higher mind, the wisdom. If you think of Sagittarius, the archer, it's the arrow, and it shoots to the stars, because it's all about going big and above and beyond. Okay? Yeah, I'm recording this, so we'll see what happens here. Okay, so Jupiter is about divine wisdom and divine knowledge, but also Jupiter could be overdoing it, so it's about excess, okay? It could be too much, all right? But it's about learning and growth, okay? Jupiter is literally like Dallas, like go big or go home, okay? And it's an opportunity for you to grow, okay? So it's also connected, could be connected to wealth, especially Pluto is in there. And we're going to see our monetary system changes, right? Crypto, I already invested in some crypto. I don't know about it, right? Don't ask me about it, but I know that it's going up and up and up, and it's projected to keep going up, okay? But I've been saying this before, that once I saw Uranus get into Taurus years ago, we knew that the financial system is going to change, okay? So this is all about new innovation, okay? All right. Oh, I love you guys too. Okay, so then we have Jupiter in Aquarius. Now, here's the thing. This is truly about change in belief systems, right? In order to grow, we need to see our old structures there, take them down, right? And then move into new belief systems and move into new paradigms of new concepts that we wouldn't have normally seen, that we wouldn't have even thought, okay? So this is truly about moving bigger and broader. Now, Jupiter in Aquarius to me is about opening up your mind, thinking bigger. It's like your head exploding. It's just more information, right? So you have to be careful about not overdoing it. But it's the super conscious. It's the galactic energy, right? It's the bigger. It's like, you know, I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it, like trust the science and stuff. A lot of the science is flawed. You know, science is a beautiful thing, but a lot of it's flawed and a lot of it's funded. Okay, that's all I'm going to say right now on here. So we have to go beyond what you can just prove, and you need to know that we're literally, Tesla is coming through right now, right? I'm feeling his energy right now because it's, chills, because it's all about this higher frequency and this higher dimension and going bigger and beyond. We're very limited when we're in the earth energies, but when we go into the air, it's all about higher concepts and higher realms, and we have access to that right now. Okay, so I'm going to show, I found this. This is not my information, but I found this, and I'm going to read this to you. Just so you know, Jupiter in Aquarius through the years, so you can understand the patterns and the themes. Okay, so in around 1938 to 39, it was FDR, the New Deal policies. Okay, 1949 to 1950, it was NATO. DNA double helix was discovered, and color TV was discovered. Right, so again, all these things. All these new technologies, right? Then 1961, when Jupiter was in Aquarius, is JFK, the Peace Corps was found. and we've put the first human in space. Okay, themes, right? 1973, Roe versus Wade, the Supreme Court ruled for Roe versus Wade. 1985, CDs, you guys don't even remember because you're not my age, you're younger probably, but anyone around my age, right? CDs, right? What was that? The first .com came out, Jupiter and Aquarius, 1985, the first .com. And then Windows was revealed, right? Good old Bill Gates, right? Windows. Okay. 1997, the movie Men in Black came out, which is very Aquarian, right? Does it make sense? 2009, Obama elected. Avatar movie came out, and the H1N1 virus, right, was a pandemic, right? Because when you have air, you have virus, and you have things that spread. Okay, so the point of me telling you that was you can see the themes and how we're moving as a collective. This is not a one-day thing. We all have these codes and it's fine. No, we're ushering in a new vibration, and that's what we're moving to, and it's technology, but we have to be very, very mindful about it not moving to the shadow side. And it's already starting with the, me getting blocked on there for saying stuff. I mean, you guys think about this for 1 second. Would you have ever thought in America that you can't say something or I can't say something and you get blocked? I mean, we are literally in something that starts with a C and ends with ism. If you can't see that, I don't know what else to tell you. So that's why we need to power to the people. And the more we speak up and the more we stand up and the more we make change and the more we say, we're not going to take this anymore, that's when it changes. Okay, so a summary here to bring this all together. Jupiter and Saturn is, hold on, I want to make sure I have something. Yep, okay. So Jupiter and Saturn conjunct together, it's about forming new beliefs, okay? And I'm getting a visual for this. Rhymes with shamanism, yep. I'm getting a visual for this. So since Saturn is that structure and Jupiter is expansion, it's really about, I see a stick in cement, right? But then standing on top of that and growing from there, right? So we have the foundation of Saturn, but we have this expansion and growth. So it's actually really beautiful energy, because whatever you create from here on out, and you really need to make sure it's aligned with your highest good and your purpose. But whatever you create from here on out, it actually could be very lasting and it can be very beautiful. And it's a new way of doing something, okay? So it's long lasting, grounding, but also expanding in new ways. Does that make sense for you guys? I really want you to see, right? I just get this visual of sticking something in like a mud to hold it, or cement, but then we're standing on top of that stick and then we're growing from there. So it has the foundation, but then it's reaching new heights, because the difference is with Capricorn, you might have the foundation, but you're not reaching. You're reaching for like egoic purposes about, I want to be the CEO, I want to be the boss, right? But that's different. Now we're reaching into other realms. And actually, when I do this, I see my hands reaching out and we're grabbing timelines and we're moving timelines and we're pulling timelines in, so we could actually move timelines faster, because this is higher dimensional energy. This is frequency. This is speaking with other realms, right? We're learning that we're not just this physical being. Oh my God, I'm seeing so many things right now. It's crazy. We're not just this physical being. We actually have access to all these dimensions and these realities. And again, we have to understand that these dimensions are not actually outside of us. They're actually part of our body, right? Right here I have a dimension, right here I have a dimension. Someone next to me is in another dimension, right? Someone next to me could be in fear, and I'm not in that fear, right? And that I'm in another dimension, okay? So this is not about he said, she said, or what's good or what's bad. It's just understanding that we have access to this. We are multi-dimensional quantum beings. That's going to be the theme for everything that we're going forward. I keep saying this. I always say, welcome to the galactic family, right? Whenever you join one of my groups, and that's what we are, multi-dimensional quantum beings. What we have, we're still on Earth. We're not, that's the difference is, we're not just here doing like LSD and escaping our body and leaving. We're still in these bodies. We're still at the cement. We're grounded, but we're reaching higher so that we can see higher, as in, because everything is right here anyways, but right, giving you a visual, we're reaching higher to know that we can shift and we have access to more information that we did not have access to before, right? Even go back to the color TV. At that time, when they created color TV, I mean, that was outside their scope, right? Earth is a scope, right? It's like a box, right? And we're moving outside of that and we're bringing back things back to Earth, right? So there's going to be so many other things. Okay, so that being said, this is a huge change in direction. This is a huge shift. This is the new earth. Now, again, I don't say that about jumping on bandwagons, because I think a lot of people are thinking that just today is a big day. Well, no, the energy, I already told you, like 2 days ago, the energy was conjunct. It just happens to be the solstice, right? So it happens to be a lot of shifting right now. But this is truly about the new earth and what we're creating. And if it's not there, then you create it. You do it. You start up a group, you start up a program, you start up a school, you start up a foundation, you start up a tribe, you start up a community. That's where we're going. And know that there is a strong shadow side of this, and we have to be very, very mindful of this shadow side, because again, it gets very, I keep saying it, it's like very dystopian. It's very detached, cold. You know, there's a part of this like new world, ORDER, right, that wants it to be very cold, and we don't have a say, right? But the other side of that is we are here, we are community, we are saying no, we are saying we're going to get off Instagram, right? We're saying this is BS, right? We're going to change it, and we're going to create new platforms, right? There are going to be people creating new platforms. So all you tech people, use it for the highest good. Like that's so incredibly important. Also, I want to say that when Saturn was in Aquarius last, it was during Martin Luther King, I had a dream speech. So it's all about this reform, right? There are beautiful things that can happen out of this. And the Beatles and the hippie era. And again, it's everything that's not traditional. Like traditional is Capricorn. We're moving away from tradition. I mean, there's a slight tinge of it with that Saturn. Okay, but it's really this Aquarian energy. Like I think it's February or March. I have to check. I think it's February. I think it's February. We have so many planets in Aquarius, right? So we're really moving into this new vibration in this new community. There we are. And today's the solstice. So it's all about ritual. It's all about checking back in with your heart. Where were you 6 months ago, right? On the summer solstice in July. How much have you grown from then to now? Did you see yourself being here? I didn't see myself in Florida, let me tell you, right? So check in with yourself, ground, do energy work, breath work, pray, meditate, gratitude, forgiveness work is so good. And write out goals, write out what you want to do. Whew. Oh my God, I just couldn't stop talking because all the information was coming through. Okay, so that is the story in a nutshell for Saturn and Jupiter. So, hi, thank you. First of all, I'm not going anywhere yet, but thank you guys so much for being here on this page so I can share this, because that was insane and crazy. I just messaged my assistant before this, and she said that you get blocked like that when someone reports you. So someone reported me. Thanks. It's okay, because it is what it is, and karma's a bitch. So I'm not worried about it, because I'm gonna let karma take care of itself. And what they don't realize is I'm really powerful, so they should be careful, because karma is a bitch, and all you do is put up mirror spells to people. Mirror spells, no black magic, don't do any of that here, but you put up mirror spells, and then people have to look at their own shit, right? If you touch my shit, all I'm going to do is hold up the mirror spell to you, and then you have to see it. You have to see what you did. That's all there's going to do. And that's not black magic. That's actually someone saying you need to do your own shadow work. So it is what it is. Get on Patreon. Yeah, I have to look at it and like what it is. So here's the thing. I'm on Telegram. So go to the link in the bio on my main page. I'll add a link tree to Cosmic Body as well. We'll do that tomorrow. That's my assistant. Has more. Link tree to Cosmic Body. If it's not already there, I don't actually know. But anyways, we're on Telegram. My membership is coming up. And so it couldn't come at a better time, so it'll be perfect for that. But we moved it over to Mighty Networks, but I also know that on Mighty Networks people say that there's so many stories going on and people get lost. So I'm trying to take that in consideration, because I actually want it to be as simple and streamlined for you, but also a way for you to connect with each other. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out what would be the best thing. My membership coming, and we already have the name, we already have the branding, we already have the sales page. I'm just fixing the details of it. So anyways, I am on Parlor. I've been seeing you guys, I haven't posted a single thing on Parlor, but all day long I keep seeing people are saying, you have a new follower. So thank you. You can find me. I am Danielle Paige on Parlor. it kind of weirds me out. I get a weird vibe with it. I don't know how to use it, and I'm confused by it. So that might be the new thing that we move over. So you can go find me there. So Parlor, Telegram, a link in the bio. I do have a Facebook group, but we don't say as much there. And yeah, I mean, I'm not worried because listen, this is not my first rodeo. Many lifetimes I've been banned. Many lifetimes they wanted me to stop. Many lifetimes people have held me down. And you know what? I'm not going to repeat those patterns because I didn't come back for that. So you can try, but I'm not going to. Oh, new follower in Parlor. Ali Prove, thank you. You can try, but this is the energy I want you to get into. You can try that stuff. Oops. Decon of the Rock is now following me on Parlor. That's funny. You can try, but you know what? We're just going to think of new avenues. And that's the creative genius. We're all in this together, right? We're all in this together. Okay? Yeah, I don't know about Parlor. Voted for my post. See, Decon of the Rock voted for my post. I don't even know what that means because I don't even understand it. So, anyways, I am on Telegram. The link is in the bio. We have like 1,800 people so far in Telegram. And yeah, so yeah, I'm staying on Instagram definitely because you got to play the game. So you guys are already here. I already have followers. So I'll just play the game here. Whatever they need me to do. But I'm not going to shut up. I'm just going to play the game. You just got to play the game. Like when I was shadow banned for a month, and then I started playing the game, and I started looking at Biden and Harris, their stories, and saving their posts, and all of a sudden I got unshadow banned. You guys, if that's not obvious about anything, I don't know what it is, right? You have to play the game. What's the narrative? The narrative is Biden and Harris, whether you like them or not. That's the narrative. And so I was shadow banned, and I got unshadow banned when I started looking on their page and started saving all their stories, right? Yeah. So you got to play the game. You got to be smart. And we're thinking outside the box. So there's no boxes for Aquarius. We're thinking outside the box. Anyways, yeah, that's what happened. A lot of you guys are new here. You don't know what's been going on. I was shadow banned from October 1st until the, right, like coming up to the election. And it's when I literally started doing that. And then that's when it changed it. So, gotta play the game. Anyways, this has been fun. Don't hate the player. Yep. Yeah, this has been fun. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to save this. We're going to maybe try to put it on YouTube. We're going to find out where. Here's the thing. We're going to have to try things we've never done before. So just be patient. I would love any advice with the new technology. We're going to try things, and it might not be as branded or it might be clean or it might be choppy, but that's okay because it's a new adventure, so we're all learning together. So it is what it is, and we'll figure it out. So anyways, thank you so much for being here. There was about almost 480 people, so I really appreciate you guys jumping over. And I'll save this one here. I'll save it as well, and we'll see what we can do. Okay. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, we're in this together. That's Aquarian energy. We are in this together, and I am not going to shut up. Bye.